Yes, they do. Them other men, there's other men in them households. Them other men in them households. Why you getting mad? Why you getting mad? Why are you getting mad? Why you getting mad?
Y'all all in my stream.
Why you mad?
Hey Steve, they all in my stream.
You can't be mad at me because
arguing.
You got 7 kids in 3 different households. And so, and for you to deal with it, you gotta go drink and go get high. For you to deal with your suffering, you gotta get drunk and get high. That's not my problem. Oh, Steve Johnson, I don't want to hear you because you claim to be something and you talk a whole nother game, okay? I don't want to hear you. You're supposed to be a Christian, but you agree with everything he said. You agree with drinking, you agree with smoking, you agree with drinking, you agree with smoking, but you're supposed to be a Christian.
Here, this will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I can be whatever you please. You say that because you're not religious. You say that because you're not religious.
5180. Watch the screen.
Okay?
Watch the screen.
You say that.
What is?
But the whole time he can judge me. Shut up.
I'll be trying to figure out. Y'all gonna have to explain something.
They'll run it here. This is
what is judging
when you
don't have a heaven or hell
gain
to
up
put
to the 26.
How is he judging? How is anybody judging anybody? A judgment is a determination.
If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back.
I'm just asking a question. I'm just trying to ask a question. Y'all know, y'all got the answers.
Last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Shit. Middle. Bang. Tight.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack.
All I was saying, Lane, that if I don't agree with somebody,
we can all sing together, but we can't all talk
together.
I need to hear one nigga at a time. What y'all say?
I never judged. I said if I have an opinion or a difference, that doesn't mean that I'm judging. I never said that I was mad at him. I said if I didn't agree with something, doesn't necessarily mean that I'm judging somebody. No, that's having an opinion. That's forming. That's an opinion. That's my opinion.
Now Allen. Looking deep downfield.
That's stupid. That's like if you say Bluebell ice cream is good and I say I don't think it's good. I'm not judging you. I got an opinion. No, it's not. That's saying I don't think it's good. No, that's saying I don't think it's good. I don't like it.
So what is he supposed to say in that situation? He don't have an opinion. Don't have an opinion. I'm trying to figure out what's not judging. Agreeing? Like.
You're right.
So if you do like it, or you're a judge, right?
That's when you are a judge. You are in the position.
So if you do like it, you're a judge, right?
I'm not in the. I'm just forming an opinion.
I'm confused.
So okay, all right.
Y'all niggas is crazy.
So hold on. What is the person?
So you're judging if you do like it too,
no, it's
though,
not.
right?
He's saying two different things. He's saying when you are a judge, when you're in the placement of a judge.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
No, it's just that I disagree.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain.
So if he did like it, he's a judge, correct?
There's a normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I don't care. I I'm just saying it's not for me. I don't care that people are. Oh, listen to me real quick. Hold on. Listen to me real quick. Listen to me real quick. Listen to
taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays.
I don't care about people being gay, but it's not for me. I don't want to be gay. I like women.
But it's
That's
almost
not my
surprising
thing.
to me that there aren't more fumbles.
It's not that I care.
Because of the way that
it's not that I care. I'm just.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
And he's telling me I'm not
first down with Marlon Mack.
I want to be at home. If he don't.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here.
You already judged me when you call me retarded, you dummy. Dude, Steve Johnson, shut up, man.
What is he supposed to teach today?
And then some on
I'm
second
not
and
teaching the kids
13.
nothing about judgment. You sound stupid. You just saying stuff to try to be funny. Shut up. No, because you really like playing with me as a person and my character. Don't do that. I'm not talking about what you do. No, he is, because I'm not saying nothing about him. He works with, because you work with foster kids. I'm not saying, I ain't said nothing. No, I'm not saying anything about you working with foster kids. I don't care that you work with foster kids. Yes, I work in the church. I don't care what y'all niggas do.
Partner, he
But
was
don't
going
talk
through his
about me as a
progressions.
person and what I do on a daily
One, he
basis.
decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
That's what you did to me. You're the one that started it.
I can't believe they even let you play.
You, Guapo, seriously, you were looking at my Facebook pictures and you asked me how many kids I have. Right? I said I have 2. You said, and then you said that I'm not living because I'm always at home. Because all my pictures is with my family. You said I'm not living because I don't sleep with random girls. That's exactly what you said. That's what you said.
He may try and run for this. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads
I
us
didn't
to
take any
fourth
of it serious.
down.
It only got serious when you started talking about judging.
The kick by Fairbairn is good, and the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely.
I said I'm a family man. I know I did. I said I see now you trying to play around. No, now you trying to play around. I said that's because I'm a father and I'm a husband. That's what I said.
Just shy of the 25
I'm
with a
not
penalty
about to
marker
do that.
down.
You over here lying. You okay? You got it.
So that
You
flag
got
cost him
it. You
15.
won.
It doesn't
You
matter
won.
anymore.
You won. You
how
got
you
it.
get the face
Because
mask.
I'm not going to continue to do that because you lying.
That's going to be 15 yards.
I don't have to lie about what
Now
I
it's
said.
1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Eli Harrell able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Arch was the one in there. That's Arch. All I say is I'm a father. My kids are always in my picture. My wife are always in my picture. That's what I said.
They are
I ain't
really
gotta lie
working in
about
sync
that.
right now.
No, right after I said that, you said, nigga, you ain't living. That's what you said. Right after I said I'm a father.
Following the
No,
sack,
okay,
it's 2nd and
okay.
18.
He ain't living.
You
What?
lying, bro.
What?
You said you ain't living, and I said what? I'm not living because I don't
He's
sleep
got
with
his
random
man,
women.
That's Josh Gordon.
What?
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
In so many ways,
Hold on. Now, Guap,
Guap,
now you lying because you said all I had was Heather. That's what you said. You said you only been around Heather. That's what you did. Oh my God, my wife was sitting right here the whole time. She heard you. She said, "Tell you." Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You said, dude, you sit there and said that. And I said, so I'm not living because I don't sleep with random women? That's exactly what you said.
He'll drop to throw.
You said all I had was Heather. You said you ain't fooling me. All you had was Heather. You ain't living. That's what you said. That's exactly what you said.
Gives him a new set of downs.
What's wrong with you, bro? You only got Heather?
So 1st and 10 now
like,
in Buffalo territory at the 45.
Guap, he ain't living, Guap.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And they're on the tackle, Shaq Lawson.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
But I'm gonna tell y'all one thing though. I'm gonna tell you,
the run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I ain't coming back to the party. No, I'm not doing that because y'all, I don't talk about none of y'all lives personally. All I get on here is talk trash, play around and joke. And y'all, when you talk about me personally, when you bring up church stuff, that's something I do on a daily basis. That's what I do. That's what I do. No, because I don't play around like that when you talk about me doing stuff to kids and messing up kids. I don't play like that. I don't like that because that's what I do on a daily basis. And I put my own. That ain't got nothing to do with anything. That's me as a person of opinion. I don't care about that.
They'll run it. This is Michelle.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I do not care about that. But when you start passing judgment about what I teach kids and what I say to kids and what I do to kids, I don't like that. That's not funny to me. Dude, you sound stupid. That is not so. How is it so? Because you want to. Well, how is it weird because I take care of my kids? You sound dumb.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And
you sound dumb.
The tackle there with a slide.
I never said that. I said we two different type of people. That's what I said.
Well, he did a nice job
we two different people, and we talk two different. We live two different lives. That's all I said.
To see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
What'd you say, Steve?
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. He'll have a first down inside the 10.
Nobody would have brought up nobody kids, and if you did.
Touchdown.
You brought up my kids first. You was all in my business first.
Not to bring up kids, man. Let's not bring up innocent bystanders.
Lang, he was all in my business.
Point after, right down.
You was all in my business, telling me I wasn't living because I choose to be with one person. You the one started that.
Bailey now to kick
okay, and maybe I was playing too. Maybe I was playing too.
James.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
You're wittier than that, though. Was your wife the first person you was with?
And the decision to bring it out.
No.
Okay then. So you had multiple women. You had your whole phase too.
Okay, Lane. Okay, that's the thing. I don't care about that. What I'm saying is.
What I'm saying is you should. What I'm saying is you shouldn't have personalized that.
When you go to the sideline,
like, because everybody know that ain't accurate anyway.
Hold on, Steve Johnson. You wasn't even in the party, bro. So don't even speak on it because you didn't even hear what he was saying. I'm not hype. I'm just saying don't come at me a certain type of way and don't expect me to come at you. But when he do it, he's playing. But when he do it, he was playing. But when I was doing it, he can't be playing. Because I said something about his 7. Because I said something about
where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that upset him.
So what does that matter? I say that all the time.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch.
What are you talking about? I say that all the time. I told Steve in the party, I said, I'm not coming to the party again. I say that all the time. You trying to take it to another level. No, you taking it to another level.
Sensitive.
I don't care. I don't care how it made you feel. What I'm saying is you took it to another level.
For 2 yards on first down.
You saying that then I'm taking it another way and I'm being serious, but you can say whatever you want to me and expect me not to say anything. And then you want to bring up, I can't say nothing because I'm a pastor, I preach at church. Like, I'm supposed to just let you say whatever to me and not say nothing. Like, I just live in the church all... No, you act like I just live in the church all day. Like, I'm not a person. You sound dumb.
And he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
He didn't murmur nor complain when he was being crucified.
I don't like I took. How is it belittle? How is it belittling when you use what you said? What you said to me?
Third and long.
Check back.
On third and long, it's Allen. They'll run the screen with Mack.
So what you said is okay. I don't live no lie. I don't go on trips. I don't live like I don't do nothing. It ain't over. It ain't over. It's over to you because it wasn't. He wasn't talking and dealing with you.
Away for the second time.
You got in your feelings.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sideline.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. That sounds stupid. You sound dumb. You sound stupid.
Why do y'all? Why, like, bruh? This is like a dumb argument.
The line ready to go.
It is a dumb argument because I told him from the beginning, Lane, when we started this conversation, when he kept on going on about me not living and being at the house with my kids and my family. All I said, hold on, Steve, chill out, bro. Let me say what I want to say. All I said is we two different people and we live two different lives. That's all I said.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what the problem is.
26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
I don't have no problem.
But evidently you do because you said you're not letting it go. Like you want to continue talking about it.
No, I wanted to say what I wanted to say.
Oh,
Steve been interrupting me the whole time.
Forcing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
And that's what it is. I don't care.
A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback and expected passing.
Y'all love each other at the end of the day.
60 outlaw.
Y'all love each other at the end of the day.
No, because see, because guap is different. When you cool with somebody, you don't do that. You don't do that. When you cool with somebody, you don't do that. Hold on, listen.
Life is too short for y'all to be arguing.
If I had, if I had a homeboy and I felt like he was, and I felt like he was a square, I'm not gonna talk to him crazy in front of people because he's my homeboy. But Guapo's different.
We all homeboys though.
No, we not.
All right, because once he took
I have non-friends with Arch.
That should have been done in Big Sky Country. Are any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Y'all niggas is crazy.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
This nigga think he, oh my gosh. Never mind. I'm no comment.
Y'all stupid, man.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
The thing that's funny though, the thing that's funny is Steve ain't even that big. Steve is not even big. Steve is like 5'11", 170.
Allen. That's taken in by Callaway. And he'll be upended after a
he just got a big hand.
Up to the 25-yard line.
Who said Paul?
Oliver's gay. Oliver's gay. Oliver is super gay. Oliver is super gay.
The Bills on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Let's go, tackle, let's go.
Throwing now is Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there was a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Come on, let's go.
He's still poking. He said that's little bro though. How old are you,
the
James?
Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now.
I get it now.
Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Ain't little nothing to none of y'all.
It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
I wouldn't expect you to be upset like that.
Brother, nothing. What'd you say?
I said I wouldn't expect you to be upset like that.
I wasn't upset.
You wrong choice of words. You get what I'm saying? Agitated.
I talk like this all the time. If I get into disagreement or a debate with somebody, I'm getting mine all the time.
It's White.
right, Steve.
And he takes it all the way
Our
up
error,
to the
bro.
47. A gain there.
It took a lot. Niggas would fight for talk. Yeah, niggas would fight over conversations, but it took a minute.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Oh, okay, but y'all gonna say something to me about saying that. But
we used to say some real ignorant stuff to each other, bro.
But y'all ain't gonna say nothing about, and Art say that all the time. And he about 40.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime,
he said all the time, he about 40.
So don't
he say what all the time?
Games going on here around the NFL. Got a man open. That's Harry. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Nah, you just said my character.
48 for Mike. You remember me?
Here's 2nd and 8. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Oliver, I don't want to get into it.
Now they're looking at 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
I got some stuff I've been waiting to say to you, so please leave me alone. Because Oliver always got something slick to say.
It looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll drop to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And Oliver able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And this is going to be ruled out.
Are you a 90s baby, Guapo?
Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
You 35 for real?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I was born in 90.
Okay.
Oh, Jason, here you go. He been quiet the whole time.
Come to the line to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Because y'all not gonna keep disrespecting me my age. And I'm tired of Troy. Troy act like he look younger than me with his big long old head.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Troy wanna act like he younger than me and he old.
Allen now looks to throw. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
Hey, Jason, don't try to make me old because you old and you look old.
Okay? Picked off at the 16.
I'm young and I look mature.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
No problem there on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Pats at the line ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go, tight end. Topper! Switch! Watch twitch! Watch the
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Back to throw. Got his man. That's Harry. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
He's checking.
First down, here's White. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike, 49. Crunch time, defense. Check it out, read. X3, 218, chopper. Hey, they scared. 49's the mic.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Dude, shut up. Why does it even matter? Why y'all still talking about it? Steve is only instigating stuff. Because I was looking for some. All Steve do is instigate stuff. Shut up. Am I saying anything about it? Yeah, because you're being extra. Shut up.
2nd and 9 now.
Jason, shut up.
Pressure right. And he coughed it up.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often
give me
unusual
whatever.
for the
Stay
team
out of
that
my
lost
business,
it to get
Jason.
it
Shut
back.
up. Don't make me tell you
Because
again.
this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He is fumbling this week.
On the double. 54, right there. 54, Mike. I got him. Showing up. 5.
Back to throw here. Nowhere to escape.
Shut your mouth. And Steve Johnson, don't say nothing else tonight, because I wasn't on you when you was over there having a life crisis with Seth.
Wonder what they did at halftime to get
having a life crisis, remembering your old past days. Shut up. Because Steve is a crybaby. He want to talk about everybody else. He started crying because Seth started saying riddles.
What up, run on you.
And Seth gonna beat him up. He better stop playing with Seth. Yeah, Seth gonna beat him up. Steve Johnson. Steve Johnson think them kids gonna save him.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense.
Gonna punch you out.
Touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play.
That's why I said
away.
Shocker.
That's why I said didn't even say much to you.
A big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Don't believe
An incomplete pass on first down.
Said didn't even. Shut up. You said that the other day. Shut up. It's old.
And he's taken down.
Don't try to get on me because don't try to get on me because don't try to get on me because Zach gonna beat you up.
Analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Gosh. Oh, y'all are squares in the 7-1-7, the whole party.
Hauled in downfield. And all the way down to the 42. A big play here for the Bills. 51 yards. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Still waiting on that chili run
most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Man, you ain't going nowhere.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Lane, you ain't going nowhere. Oh, sorry, my bad. Maybe not just.
Allen to throw again. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. Look, it doesn't matter whether you play man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
He said Uncle Earl came back good.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Earl Jenkins came back sensitive.
Mike 57. Here we go, team.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and then angled for them and shot for them. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Rock it.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On 2nd down now. It's White, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the 1st down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
6-6, pull it high. Slam, slam, slam. Under 10, under 10, 10. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. And go.
And it's Michel once again. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Back now in Buffalo. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Jesus, shut up. You pick the team.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
The Patriots send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards of punt so far as this one's away.
His first is going to be 32nd
out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Check 37, check 37, 49, check 49, check 49. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Hey, come on, now, come on, now.
They'll go again here with Mack. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
That's why it's pointless.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And Robinson with a big catch. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
Allen's throw is complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Big series right here.
On 1st down, White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Set, ready? 70, Indy. No gain on this defense, no gain. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Greystone, travel. 25, check 25, check 25.
They'll go jet sweep here with Dorsett. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
Oh, my bad.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. It's complete. James White. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Jason?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A big play here for Buffalo. 62 yards.
All that, and you still ain't going to score, man.
So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now. A chance to capitalize on 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go.
What are you doing, bro? That cheesy stuff.
Big Ed.
Nigga running over outside.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
You go.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
I got him. On me. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Hey, go.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen.
He dropped it.
Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
That was 6.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
My team is trash too, and this quarterback is a 70-something overall. I knew it.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for the Pats, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Buffalo,